Like, you don't have to be perfect, okay? You don't. Growing up with something like perfectionism can be a good thing in some ways, but also a very damaging thing in other ways. Meaning, when you have perfectionism, you're always trying to do the best you can. You're always looking to improve your skills. You're always looking to, you know, for me especially, I'm always looking to impress people. I love impressing people. That's one of my favorite feelings. But the problem with that is that requires external, uncontrollable validation, which is not very healthy, okay? And especially when it comes to perfectionism and having certain expectations about yourself, in whether it be something you've been doing for a long time or you're learning something new, it can be damaging to have your reality show you what you don't want, or have your reality reflect that you're still learning and that you're not perfect at everything and that someone may be better than you, or whatever the situation is. And I think growing up, something that I learned as a child was that I would always get positive attention whenever I would do something, you know, like I would get good grades on a test. Oh my gosh, good job, you did so well, you're so smart. Or, you know, getting like an award for something, or doing well in sports, or winning my game, or whatever the situation was. I learned that I would get validation and attention from accomplishing those things, or from, you know, doing well in certain aspects of my life. So I started to correlate me doing well with my validation or with my worth, which is not true. Like, okay, I think accomplishing things and accomplishing goals and doing well in things is obviously very rewarding and is a good thing to do. But you can't take that and make it a part of your worth, because those are two separate things. You as a person and the accomplishments you do are two separate groupings, okay? And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with feeling validated and feeling good about accomplishing something or doing well in something. Of course not. But the problem is when that thing doesn't go as expected, or doesn't go as planned, or starts to take a downfall, then your worth goes down with it. And we don't want that. We don't want that. The reason why I started bringing this up is because I recently started taking improv classes, and I've been acting for a couple years now. And basically when we were in one of the classes, and this is like one of my, I think my second improv class, and in one of the classes I got critiqued on something. It was literally because I was talking too fast. That was literally it. It was just because I was talking too fast. But I took that really personally, because number one, I was the only person in the class who got critiqued. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's just me. I just suck. And then also, I felt like I constantly had to prove myself in front of everyone, and like having a critique or having my flaws get pointed out made that the opposite. So I was like, everyone's pointing out all the negative aspects about my performance, or now everybody knows that I talk too fast, or now I feel like I wasn't as good as I was, which obviously isn't true. And that's the thing with, learning new things or doing things that you've been doing for years, you're always going to get either critiques or get advice or need to change the way you're going about something. You have to know that that doesn't take away how well you were at that or how good you're gonna be at that. That's literally pushing you forward. Like, it's literally helping you get better. Legitimately. So me getting that critique of, you're talking too fast, okay, now I know, let me slow down my speaking. And now I'm even better than I was before. It's not like it took away those years of experience that I had. It's not gonna do that. But that's also where you need to realize that the people, I guess it depends on the situation, but realize when people are trying to help you, whether it's a teacher or a friend who's either trying to give you advice or critique you, you have to look at it from a light of, they're trying to help me, not trying to squash me. But obviously there are some people out there who will try to squash you. And that's a completely different story. But also, that's just a thing where if somebody's doing that on purpose, they obviously don't have a good relationship with themselves either, and that's probably how they think towards themselves as well. And you have to realize that and kind of separate, okay, this isn't about me, it's about you. You have issues. You have issues. We all have issues, but whatever. When it comes to perfectionism and like this constant need to feel like you're good enough, that obviously is stemming from insecurity and from needing external validation and trying to gain outside approval for yourself, or trying to like feel validated within yourself, which you cannot feel fully validated if you're constantly, what's the word? If you're constantly, hold on. If you're constantly, this is gonna piss me off. Relying on outside, uncontrollable things. Yeah, and like when it comes to validation, you have to realize that you can only truly feel validated within yourself from yourself. You know, you can feel temporary validation from external values or from external situations, but that's just temporary. That's just like a temporary dopamine hit, you know what I mean? Like, you have to fully understand that you have to learn how to validate yourself, not through your accomplishments, not through the things you've done, but just who you are as a person, and like your beliefs and your passions and your experiences, and learning to realize that you don't need any other validation other than your own to truly feel worth something, or to truly feel enough, which is hard to do and will probably take years, especially if you've been growing up without it, you know, or been growing up and having people squash on it and stuff. Like, I'm still learning how to do it, but I have to tell myself every day in the mirror, I have to tell myself I am enough as I am, not by my accomplishments, just as I am. And of course, like, accomplishing things is satisfying, it's alluring, it's a good thing to look forward to, but again, you don't want to put that as your value at all. Yeah. And also, obviously, we all know being perfect is impossible. We all know that. But I think when it comes to perfectionism, I know I've had this in the past where it's like, I feel like I push myself very hard, which can be a good thing because I strive to be the best version of myself, and I strive to accomplish all these goals and like try my best and stuff, but it can have a fallback where I feel like it's never good enough. Like, I feel like my performance is never good enough, or I feel like I could always be doing better, which I can technically, obviously, with experience and with learning and doing things over and over again, but it's also so draining to feel that way and to feel like you're never good enough. Like, you have to realize, especially when you're learning new things, that you trying your best is enough, even if it wasn't up to your expectations or wasn't up to someone's certain expectations. But yeah, you have to also learn to treat yourself with compassion and to realize that when you're accomplishing new things or learning new things or whatever it may be, the true way to actually gain from those experiences is to have fun with it. Like, enjoy doing it, what it is that you're doing. Like, for me, like, improv classes are so fun. Completely recommend it. Even if you're not in acting, they can be so funny and so fun. But the problem is when I got that critique, I was in my head the rest of the time, the rest of the class, and I wasn't able to enjoy it. And I was just sulking and being mad at myself and not enjoying it, when in reality, now that I've learned from it, the true way to win and the true way to actually like feel accomplished and to feel good enough and to feel whatever it may be is to just be in the present moment and to just enjoy what you're doing and realize that you're getting better with the more experience that you get, and to just, you have to have fun with it. You have to enjoy it. Like freaking Alyssa Liu, we all learned so much from her. It's like, she had so much pressure on herself when she was a teenager, to the point where she had to stop. And I think she got like 6th place or something when she scored or when she stopped. I don't really know. But then she took a break and then she came back and she just enjoyed herself. She just had fun with it. She just was in her passion. She was doing what she loved and she won. Okay, metaphorically and literally. So you have to take the competitiveness and the expectation out of whatever it is you're doing and just freaking enjoy what you're doing. Have fun. Like, be in the experience, because you're probably gonna miss it one day, whatever it is you're doing, if you don't do it forever. But yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, So, and again, there's nothing wrong with pushing yourself. I really enjoy pushing myself. I think it makes me really motivated and disciplined and, you know, whatever it may be. But again, don't let that take a shot at your worth or take a shot at you personally, because you're not defined by the things you do or how good you are at a certain skill or how fast you learn something. That doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Who cares? Like, are you enjoying yourself? Are you having fun with it? Are you wanting to do it again? Are you, you know? That's what really matters, for sure. Okay, I think that's it. Well, anyways, I hope you learned something from this. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I wasn't annoying. I don't know. Yeah, like and subscribe, I guess, if you want to. I post a lot on here. So, yeah, I haven't done an advice video in a while, so I really do like doing these. Especially when it's relevant to what I'm experiencing now, and I can, like, relate to it and share my feelings and thoughts with everybody. So, have a good rest of your day, have a good rest of your night, have a good rest of your life. Freaking enjoy it, man. Like, nothing really matters. It really doesn't matter. Like, you're gonna die, I'm gonna die. So what if you fucking won a medal, or you did better than somebody else in a sport, or you lost your freaking baseball game? It doesn't matter. Did you have fun? Did you enjoy yourself? That's what matters. Okay. Bye, I guess.